guys, today I have an empties video. I didn't do an empties last month and they have piled up, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these over this month and next month because this is insane. I think in part because I kind of have it in my mind that I want to move house now, I'm looking around my house and thinking, oh my god, I have an insane amount of products and I have to use them up, and so I'm using them up rather than I have a lot of kind of half empty stuff. So this isn't necessarily stuff that I've used within the last month or two. It could be things that I've been working on for a long time, but I've decided to finally get it used up. So I'm going to kind of spread it out. I'm not going to, it's like a lot of stuff. This is a Build-A-Bear box, by the way. That's what my empties are being kept in this month. So I'm gonna spread it out because otherwise this is going to be a super long video. I'm just going to dig in. First of all, back to face wipes this month. I'm completely obsessed with using face wipes again. I am so lazy. My skin doesn't thank me for it. It doesn't necessarily break out, but it definitely doesn't feel as nice when I'm only using face wipes, especially since my foundation of choice at the moment is Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. Don't let the light part fool you. It's still a heavy, long-wearing foundation. I can feel it on my face right now. As the day goes on, it feels less like that, and if you're not kind of a heavy foundation kind of person, you probably won't like this, but it's really, really long-wearing, and it's just my favourite. I know it's not a budget product, I apologise, and I wouldn't normally mention it, but I have to mention it because if you are into long-wearing / heavier foundations, face wipes aren't really going to do it for you. I've been using face wipes as my initial getting off my makeup, then some kind of micellar water on a cotton pad, and then some kind of toner. I mean, I swear, it would take me half the time to go into the bathroom and use a flannel and get a proper balm cleanser out and use that, but I'm in bed and I'm lazy and I can't be bothered. So face wipes have been the thing of the moment. I'm currently using one from Simple. I didn't even tell you what they were. Johnson's. These were really, really nice. The smell of these was really, really nice. When did I tell you about these? I think it was in my travel video. They smell amazing. They smell like an old Johnson's body lotion that they used to do. It was like a nighttime or sleepy time one. Really, really nice. And they leave like a really nice, really nice is the key word for this video. Really, really nice. It's just really, really nice. They leave a pleasant kind of almost residue on your face. It doesn't feel tight or anything like that. It just feels nice. Next I have quite a few colour products. So this is White Lightning from Blast Creative Colour. I think the brand is called Quif. This is something that you use to pastel your products. So if you've got a bright colour that you want to put on your hair but you don't want to make it as bright as that, then you would mix it with this and that would work. I'm currently using a different one from Superdrug, which I'll mention in another video. Quite liking that. Used it with my pastel pink today and I like it. It's making it stretch a little bit further as well. Yeah, I liked this. It wasn't super conditioning. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to purchase this one again. I've used a lot of these this month. These are Directions Semi-Permanent Conditioning Hair Colour, and I think all of these were pastel pink, which is my drug of choice right now. I have still got some kind of purple in my roots, and I'm waiting for the purple to go completely and occasionally topping up the baby pink in my hair to kind of make it look so it's not just blonde and random purple in my roots. And then when my roots are totally free of colour, I will get my blonde put back in, and then I think I'm going to kind of keep topping it up with the baby pink. I really, really like it. It's a really non-offensive, not too bold alternative hair colour, so I really like those. I used up a shower gel from the Body Shop this month. I definitely could get more out of this, but as you can see, I've already kind of put liquid in it and tried to get it out. It's the Tea Tree Body Wash, suitable for blemished skin. Now, I have always suffered with kind of, not dry, just like rough, not so, the sun went in. That was really not nice of it. It was so inconsiderate. I'm now gone grey. Anyway, I haven't had kind of smooth, clear skin on my chest, my arms and my back probably since I was a small child. I've always suffered with some kind of not so niceness. Always been worse on my chest and my back and my arms than on my face, weirdly. I don't think my back has ever been blemish free as long as I could remember. I used to take pills for it when I was a kid. Like, you know, prescribed medication to try and get rid of it. And that did kind of keep a lid on it, but I didn't want to really be taking 4 tablets a day. And it's not as bad now I'm an adult, but still, that's the one thing. When people say, if you could do one thing, if you could pick one thing, and people say, oh, I would have this, my nose or my whatever. Teeth would be one thing. I would really like brand new perfect teeth. I think that makes a massive difference to someone's face. But skin, I would just like perfect skin all over my body. That would be my one thing that I would love, the one thing that I would so appreciate. When I was pregnant, I remember, in fact I was pregnant with Ella, I remember my arms being so smooth. I rang my friend and was like, you have to come and feel my arms. I can't believe how smooth they are. It was such a shock how smooth they were. And I was only a teenager when I was pregnant with Ella. This was like nearly 10 years ago now, or probably 10 years that I was pregnant, because she'll be 10 in September, scarily. But I was so, oh my goodness, I remember the feeling of it. And so anything that is supposed to be helpful for that, I try and put into my routine. I very rarely actually remember to use this on a regular basis, so I can't tell you that it works amazingly, but I've used it off and on throughout my adult life, and I do quite like this. I love the smell of tea tree products as well. While I was pregnant, I don't know if this is related to the fact that my skin was better, but I was obsessed with tea tree oil. It was my thing. You know, people get like, they want to eat coal and they have these strange cravings. Tea tree oil, I had to carry around with me a bottle of tea tree oil and smell it. It was like a drug. It was amazing. That was my thing. What else do we have in here? Some VO5 Nourish My Shine conditioner. I only used this a couple of times. The kids use this more than me. Smells really nice. It works really well. I would repurchase this. It's a cheap shampoo and conditioner set. That's really nice. I think the shampoo is on its way out as well now. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing particularly special, but you know, I would purchase it again. I have the Sanctuary Resurface and Refine Ultra Polish, which is a body scrub, I suppose. This actually is a little bit special, and it's because of how fine the scrub is. Very, very, very fine. Not like a normal body scrub, not kind of harsh, these big, thick granules. Some of you will really like that. I tend to really like that. Big sugar scrub kind of thing. And the Sanctuary does an amazing sugar scrub. I really, really like that one. But this doesn't get all over your bath, because it has got this kind of granule, so you have to rinse out the bath afterwards, but it hasn't got an oily residue, so you're not kind of left with that, oh my god, it's going to take ages to wash the bath after I've scrubbed in the bath, or an oily, not sink, oily shower floor, which is a bit of a hazard. None of that, but you get such smooth skin. Again, I think that this is going to be a theme of this video. I just want smooth skin. I just want perfect skin. How much is it to ask? Maybe for my 30th birthday, I'll be given perfect skin by the universe, maybe a few months. If you're looking for something, I mean, this is Smooth Bumps with Spa Professional Microdermabrasion. I probably would say this says 89% of women saw reduction in micro bumps and chicken skin. If you are one of those people that once you've shaved your legs, you get those bumps, I get them all the time. It's not a rash, they're just never smooth. So I can shave my legs and the hair is all gone, but my skin then is kind of just not smooth. A couple of days before shaving my legs, I wouldn't say directly before because it is quite harsh. It's not chunky scrub, but it is a harsh scrub. Maybe a day before shaving my legs, I would do this like all over my legs and get the absolute smoothest shave of my life the following day. It's awesome. On your arms, everywhere. Really, really difficult to describe, but imagine kind of like a pumice stone in like liquid form. And that's kind of where you're at. Very, very scrubby. Fine, 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 fine. I have a matching shampoo and conditioner set. That never happens. I normally run out of one before the other. And not even necessarily one particular one because I'll mix and match, but this time, use them both. Charles Worthington Moisture Seal Shampoo and Conditioner. These are very, very nice. If you like your more expensive shampoo and conditioner, these feel like kind of salon quality products. Very, very thin. They do emulsify, and you get that. Is emulsify the right word? I feel like emulsify has something to do with like glue. Is that right? I don't know. They kind of lather up is what I mean. But you know when you go to the hairdressers and you never get the big foamy whatever. They kind of, I don't know. It's a different kind of shampoo that they tend to use, and it's thinner feeling, and that's what these feel like. The only way I can describe it. It smells really nice, works really well. With my hair being shorter, I've tended to go towards more kind of products that are kind of cleansing and volumizing rather than these moisturizing products, because my hair it's damaged, it's bleached, but it's not super damaged. It doesn't need a tremendous amount of oil and moisture putting back into it. The more I do to that, the more of that I put into my hair, it tends to kind of weigh it down and make it look a little bit flat and lifeless and dull. So I tend to try and go the opposite now. Whilst my hair is short, I want it to be a bit bouncy and shiny and not have too much kind of crud in it. And so I like these products when my hair is longer and it needs a little bit of extra something. And I would still use these from time to time, which is how I've used them up because I've had short hair for months and months and months now. But if you have got hair that feels like it needs that extra bit of moisture and you like to spend a little bit more on your hair products, this will probably save you some money because they are relatively expensive as hair products go from the drugstore, but as hair products go overall, still pretty inexpensive for what they are. We'll pick one more thing, okay. This is a bit of a controversial one, maybe not. Not everybody kind of wants to talk about this kind of thing. It's a bit TMI, but Nair facial wax strips. Now, not everyone has to do this, not everyone feels like they want to or even needs to. Some people don't have any hair on their face. Wow, that must be so amazing for you. Great. I'm not one of those people. I swear to God, I mean, I've had chin hair since I was a teenager, but of late it's become an issue. And I have found that the more I wax my upper lip, because I have hair but it's not super dark, I mean, you can see now, I can see myself in the viewfinder and I have a dark mark across my top lip. I can guarantee you that is not hair because I've just waxed my lip days ago. So I know for a fact that is not a moustache, but it looks like it is. And part of me, every time I see that, I think I have to wax my top lip, but it is pigmentation. I have a dark top lip, which is super annoying. But I have found that the more I wax my top lip, the worse the hair grows back. I'm not sure that's actually a true thing that happens, and I'm fairly certain that I mean, it's not like when you shave and everything looks like it grows back thicker because it's a coarser, it's like a more blunt cut. You've shaved across it and it's not wispy at the ends. When you wax, it's a different situation, so it shouldn't come back worse. But I think my hairs have grown back darker. Please tell me if anyone else has experienced this, but I think it has, and just worse, just like, well, F you, I'm coming back. Worse than ever before. You try and get rid of me, I'm coming back in full force. It's the worst. And my chin, I can look in the mirror in the morning, do my makeup totally fine, and I'm like, yeah, I've got everything, you know, I'll try and kind of get any hairs that I see as and when I see them, and I will inspect almost daily. And then I'll just look one day, I'll be in the car, look in the car mirror, could be anywhere, it's always when I'm not at home. It's always some kind of different light somewhere. And I'll look in the car mirror, I'll like pull down my visor and the mirror will be open, I'll be like, oh my God, worst thing, I've just got full on mustache, 18 black hairs on my chin. I should really carry around some tweezers because there are too many occasions that happens. But if that happens to you, know that you are not alone. That happens to lots of us and it sucks. But these are things that we have to deal with as women. We don't have to, but you either deal with it or you deal with the fact that it is on your face. So this is what I use, the Nair Argan Oil facial wax strips. The best ones that I've used. One thing that I would say recently I've discovered works amazingly, because every time I waxed my top lip or my chin, and the chin is not as great for waxing, epilating works amazingly for the chin, but top lip waxing works really well. I always would get some kind of rash or pimples on my top lip after doing this. I have been using the Witch blemish stick, the blue one that's for spots, that's like £2 or something. You can get it anywhere, Boots, Tesco, anywhere. And it's like £2 or £3 for this blemish stick. Works really well for blemishes. Totally forgot that I had this thing, and I had a tiny bit left. I waxed my top lip and put it on. No blemishes at all. So I've since bought another one, and for the last couple of nights after waxing my top lip, I put it on just to be on the safe side, but nothing at all. And I have read that witch hazel, just pure witch hazel, after waxing any area, can help get rid of kind of inflammation and anything like that, and rashes and stuff anyway. So just a tip that I've just recently discovered, definitely try that if you wax your face. If you don't wax your face, I hate you, because I hate that I have to do it. I don't mind doing it, I just wish that I wouldn't find out that I had to do it a week ago. I wish that I would discover it when it needed to be done and not like, oh shit, how did it get like this and I didn't even notice. And people must see it and they didn't tell me, and then they just let me walk around like that. What kind of friends are they? So anyway, that will end my random, rambly, as always. Empties is the word I'm looking for. I was like, favourites? It's not a favourites. What is this video? It's an empties. My empties for this month. I am trying to get some more content out for you. Hopefully you're appreciating slightly more relevant, consistent, no, slightly more slightly more frequent uploads from me. I will try harder in the next few weeks to keep that up, but I have a little bit of time today. I have to, oh no, I have a little bit of time, not a lot of time. I have 45 minutes till I have to get on a train, so I had a little bit of time between dropping off Milo and driving to the train station, so I thought I would get some videos made, and fingers crossed they're not terrible. And I didn't just talk about waxing my face for 45 minutes. So yeah, anyway, I will see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching.